clock begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Throw right side to Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On play action, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
The air once more. Shuck. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The air again is Shuck. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Shuck gonna throw it here on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's gonna be 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's X APeeeezy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry for Cooper Hubbard. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5.
Come on, ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Hey,
line.
check mega. Ready, yellow, lining, set, cut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Set, cut, cut, cut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through. Air, and would have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They send Evans in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a real... Nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Like, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, ball's red. Here we go. Here we go. 30. Red. Cycle. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 24-yard
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Saints are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Throwing again, Shuck. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green, hut, hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Shovel 38. Green jack.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Blaster 6. Let's go. 52, steel, black. Claws red.
Here's Young. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Young to throw on first down. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you do it.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Madden. Red, yellow. Ready?
On first down is Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can...
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was. And how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball to maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Second down, it's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Here is Shuck.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Young. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner whistle. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
Let's set.
Young to throw on first and 10. Going for it all. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Carolina. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense. That's exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Going up top for Evans. He's got it. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown Saints.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Set, cut. White. 60 red. 60 red. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Here's Young. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, shot. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, Westbrook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Play action, it's shot. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Check pitch. Come on.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Down. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Check.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Cut.
Another run here with Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
The Saints
catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on second down, Shuck. There's that man again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nick Scorton there to make the stop. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Chuck quick to Olave. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Blue. Let's go. Red, yellow, 10, ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. That into the hands of Hubbard. And no chance to turn and go. That one big for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Out of the gun, here's a give to come in. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing is shot. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Chuck gonna throw it here on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on down.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the edit. Give it.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Look at play action with Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Black 40. Hey, red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Going up top. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
33, yellow. Go red. Right, white. Edo blue. Claws red. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one caught. Touchdown, Carolina. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. Everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. The ball comes out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. In the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Takes the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Set, go.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Quick throw to Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. On second down, it's shut. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's good for 27 and a first down.
47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's shut. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
The air again is shut. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pass is caught by Olave. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again, shut. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's second down and 3. Tight end going in motion here. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
The air once more. Shot. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get... Paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Chuck to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's got it at about the 8. And the Saints are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way. That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He connects with Palmer on that one. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Shuck gonna throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Leggett on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Hut.
To throw, Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
So 1st and 10 now.
They'll start from the 22. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.